Hey everybody, Ryan here. So today I'm going to do a topic that's, it's not the norm. For anybody that's here for the actual title of the video, just give me a second. I usually do vlog videos, or I have up until this point. So just bear with me for this announcement for people who come to my channel regularly. I've noticed that, I'm kind of out of ideas for videos, at least for now, as far as, videos about me go. So what I've decided to do instead is I've compiled this huge list of just topics to go on. And what I'm going to try to do is, make a video about it each week instead of stories about me. Heck, if these do well enough, I might even do 2 a week. It kind of depends on how this video does. If it goes well, heck, I'll do tons more. I love making videos. But let's be honest here, my video probably won't do very well, so... But we'll see when we see, huh? Right now, let's get into the topic. How about it? So today I'm going to show you how to baby/child-proof your home and or make sure it's kid-friendly. Somewhere nice for them to be, and, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so a good place to start, step one you could call it, is to find something that children like to play with. Because, kids are dumb and it's easy to distract them. Anyways, the place I started with was with, a toy that I grew up with. So what I've found is it's good to get a bunch of Legos, or, if you don't want to infringe on any copyrights or whatever, building blocks with tiny little nubbins on them, I guess. So, kids love these. They like to build. I mean, it's a good place to start for them, and get them into architecture, whatever, I guess. And what I've noticed from children is that they really like these, small bits. Here, let me get one for you. If you get, really little ones like these, it's, perfect for kids because, they have small hands or whatever, and it's just easier for them to, play with. I would recommend Legos to kids, heck, you can bring them home from the hospital and they can start playing with Legos if you ask me, And what's more is, Legos are they're pretty good multitaskers or whatever. Heck, you can build with them, you can learn with them, and, what I've noticed is that you can even, chew on them. They're, a good snack or whatever, so... Now, okay, moving on. Step two to, making your house fun for kids to be in is actually one that's probably pretty easy for everyone. Now, I've seen a lot on the internet that everybody kind of does this. Everybody kind of has these bags that are full of other plastic bags. So what you're going to want to do with your bag of bags is, I've noticed that kids are very similar to cats. And, cats love these crinkling noises. Hear that? Here, let me just... Now, they love this crinkling sound, so it's a great idea to just spread these plastic bags, all over the place. And here, let me show you what you do to make sure the kids play with them. You gotta open these bags up so that they can, heck, they could get inside them, You open them up and then, they put their head inside or whatever, and then, the crinkling noise is really loud, and they love that crinkling. So this is good for, hours of fun. Alright, so step 3 is actually one that's more complicated. It's one you probably hadn't thought of. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to get in the shot here. What I've noticed is that, kids love iPads and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that your outlets are open so that they can charge their devices. But what else I've noticed is that kids really like food. So I thought, it's a great idea to put those two things together. We've got our outlet here, and what we want to do is we just want to leave a fork, a regular metal fork, because, just in case your kid is allergic to plastic. You want to leave the fork right next to the outlet. And you see, what that does is it makes it so that the kid can watch the iPad and eat at the same time. Isn't that cool? Oh, and you know what? Before I take the camera away, I almost forgot. If your kid is eating something big that requires more than just a fork, you're going to want, a way for them to cut it. For example, if you give your toddler a T-bone steak or something, they can't chew on it. Their mouths are too small. So what you want to do is you want to put something that makes it easy for them to get it into their mouth, such as a knife. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any butter knives on me, but what I do have is this knife right here. And the great thing about it is it's sharp enough to get through something like a steak. So I'm just going to leave it here next to the fork and the outlet so that, if the toddler's eating a steak while he's on his iPad, he doesn't have to worry about choking. Okay, so for our next step, we're going to go into this utility room. Really cool place for kids to hang out, And what I've noticed with kids is that they really like these small spaces. You see those small spaces? So what we're going to do to kind of help them is we're going to take this toy, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put it back here. And now see, these places can be really scary for kids, but if they see that toy back there, they're going to be more inclined to hang out back there and feel safe. So we've essentially made a place that's supposed to be, scary, somewhere cool for kids to hang out. Heck, they might come back for another trip. Now, what I've noticed is that kids get really hot really fast, and you don't want your child to die of a heat stroke. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this fan is, optimized to cooling kids down. Now, what we've got right now is this grate, but what that's doing is it's whatever air is coming through here has to go through it first. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off this grate and make sure that we have as much air coming towards the child as possible. We gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. And now that we've got that grate off, if we turn it on right now, you'll see that the air is coming out at a much faster rate than it would if that safety grate was on there. And the good part about this is you can just sit your kid down right in front of it and they can cool off real quick. You don't have to worry about them dying. Here, let's take a look at it up close. Okay, so another good place to, make sure that your child is safe is actually in the bathroom. And, with all these other tips, what you're doing is you're making it safe and fun for your child to go anywhere out there. But there's one thing that makes it really difficult to keep your kids safe from, and that danger is germs. So the way I'm going to show you how to keep your child germ-free is actually also pretty fun for them to do. Okay, so you're going to need some materials for this, and the number one way to disinfect is actually to get this bottle of black. And what that's good for is, it totally disinfects, any germs off of a surface. And the way to make black fun is to actually put it in your toilet. Let's see. So kids actually aren't that strong. So what you want to do is you always want to leave your toilet bowl open for them. Just another tip on top of this one. And then what you want to do is you want to take your bottle of black and actually you want to take this lid off for the kids, because I don't know why they make the caps like this. It's like they want to protect the kids from it or something. But then what you want to do is you just want to pour it down into your toilet. It actually doesn't take that much. And then see, they've got this stuff in here, so the way you make it fun is you tell your kids to drink from it like they're a dog. And kids love dogs, so this is a two-parter. So not only are they cleaning their mouth out, getting all the germs out, say goodbye to the toothbrush, but you're also making it fun, and they can learn about animals at the same time. Okay, moms and dads, here's our last tip. All your toddlers and your babies and stuff, they're just little adventurers. A bunch of Indiana Jones, am I right? But it gets really hard to adventure when everything that you're looking around at has already been discovered. So a great way to make it, fun for kids to explore and learn about new things is to make sure they get outside. And you know what? The best way to do that is by leaving this door open for them at all times. And what that does is it makes it so that they don't have to, push this really heavy door. And, they can go out, they can explore the world, and they can have fun while doing it. And as an added bonus, you want to make sure it's nighttime out, because that way they're really learning about survival when it's difficult. But, it won't be that hard, They're kids. All right, moms and dads, and all you people looking out to get some kids, I hope you enjoyed my tips on how to baby-proof, toddler-proof your home, and make it fun for them at the same time. My name's Ryan, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, so here's how my new videos are going to work. Every week I'd like people to comment on my videos with a number. And every week I'll go through those comments and I'll pick out a random one. I don't have a plan for that yet. But I'll pick out a number, and whatever that number is, as long as it's a cool topic in my list, I'll do a video on it the next week or the next Wednesday or whenever the heck I get around to doing a video. So what you want to do is you want to pick a number between 1 and 470 and then comment down below. In addition to that, let me know if you have any kids. And until next time, have a great day. Ugh.